Y'all, can I just ask, what did KeKe go live about, y'all? I didn't listen to the live, y'all. What did KeKe go live about? Can y'all tell me that? Like, I'm really interested. Like, what was KeKe up there talking about? I know y'all went there. What's good, y'all? Shout out to everybody that's up in here. I'm still getting my life in order. Kind of, sort of. Like, I am, but I'm not. Like, child, KeKe ran her mouth for 45 minutes. The laugh was 45 minutes. What happened, child? I saw that about Funky. I'm gonna talk about that. I mean, I really don't see what there is to talk about. I mean, I felt like what he said made a whole lot of sense. Like, what is there to talk about? What is there left to say? We up in here to gag Leisure Suit and KeKe, y'all talking about Funky. Ain't nothing to talk about. I felt like what he said, I mean, okay. Well, what is we talk about? I agree. I'm glad he woke up and finally realized that. Quiet as it's kept, no tea, no shade. That's my opinion. Y'all get these likes up. Oh yeah, y'all. Happy 2024 to y'all. Happy 2024 to y'all. Yes, 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 yes. Happy 2024 to all of y'all. You filthy animals. Happy 2024. May it bring y'all all y'all lying ass resolutions, because we all got one. Okay. I got my scarf for KeKe when we get down to her, because like I said, I don't know, I don't know what KeKe talk about. So um so but yeah, if y'all really want me to talk about TGIT, that'll be tomorrow sometime. I don't we here to gag them. What's good, y'all? Thank you, Lisa. What's good, y'all? Y'all come on in. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute marker. We 5 minutes and 30 something seconds in. hmm But y'all get these likes up though. It's over 100 of y'all. Y'all can like it up. So Leisure Suit chose violence, and KeKe ran her mouth for 45 minutes. KeKe, I'm gonna shorten this down, all right, because I'm watching it from Who Knew. Because at least on hers, I could pause it whenever I can. But yeah, I'm shortening you down, KeKe, because you like to get long winded. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's New Year's Day. Like, I ain't about to hold all these people up for no 45 minutes. Like, we go get right down to what we here to talk about. No tea, no shade. Happy New Year, y'all. You said you don't know what's going on before but choose violence all day? Child. 2020, Miss 2024 coming up in here starting shit. Lord have mercy. Oh nah, I see Susie. My bad. Oh yeah, Susie up here. Susie, Angelica, Chucky, and Tom. What's good, y'all? I love y'all too. You said Leisure Suit trying hard to get his baby mammy on the show. You mean the peasant that he laid down with and produced the child by? Child, that's who y'all talking about? Maybe, I don't know. That's they business. I don't know. I ain't in the business of making babies with peasants. I ain't think niggas still did that, but whatever. Um, but whatever, child. It don't matter where I'm in. I'm always got my feet on his whore's neck. All right, because she got me blocked. I ain't did nothing to her. Okay, I ain't did nothing to her. Why she got me blocked on Instagram, y'all? I'm still gagged about that. I said, Lord, don't none of the main cast got me blocked, but this bitch do. Child. But y'all know who ain't blocked me though? Marie. Y'all know Morocco Mode from Bell Collector. Now she been on a blocking spree. She ain't blocked me yet. I'm shocked. I said she the product of a baser from the backwoods of Mississippi and all that. Child. Lord, when she see their reviews, child, she go get gagged to pieces. I tell you that. See, you saw the clip with Tambra, Krishan, Tony. Tony was not feeling Krishan interrupting their dressing room prayer. Child. I know she won't. You said the harlot is a hood squirrel? Child. Morocco Mode ain't gonna block you. I don't know why I've been giving her the blues. She say she got an issue with the bloggers. Well, I don't know. I don't know why. I just be up here talking. I just be gagging. Like, unless anything I say about y'all is true. It shouldn't be no problem. All right, y'all. We about 20 seconds. So yeah, y'all going ahead and get yourself together. Cause we ain't even gonna be here that long for real, for real. Mia is not engaged. All right, y'all. Boom. We hit the 10 minutes. Yeah, as best as I could. What's good? Hey, Patches. What's up? Happy New Year's to you too, friend. Shout out to Patches, y'all. Yeah. I was cool. I was just chilling. One no thing, one no big deal. It was just New Year's, y'all. Like that's all it was. It was just New Year's, one no thing. But it was alright. It was alright. But I'm just here chilling now. I appreciate all of the birthday wishes y'all gave Joe San today. Thank y'all for that. That's real sweet. Y'all been lighting up the comments for that. She appreciates y'all too. She said thank y'all. Uh yeah, it's 2024. But y'all know how that go. Anyway, so yeah, y'all. I woke up this morning and I was just chilling. And then out of nowhere, I get all of this buzz sent to me about how Leisure Suit was blaming Carlos for bringing of the flowers and doing the this and the doing the this and bringing this up, and he's sick of Carlos making him out to look like to be something that he's not, and how he wants him to film the real him. Nothing at all. Excuse me. That's what he said. Happy New Year's to you too, Ray Ray. Happy 2024, 2024, 2024 to everybody. Yeah, that's what Leisure Suit came up here and said, y'all. Um, I mean, I listen, this is what he say. This is strictly from his mouth and all that good stuff. So yeah, he say, and I quote, I don't want her back. This scene is me playing team ball. I asked to meet with Melody, and Carlos told me after telling the other producers I'm not taking her flowers. She got she got me in court saying I'm abusing my kids. Now she has merchandise saying she's against abuse. She tried to get me. Carlos begged me to take her flowers. Well, what he said is Carlos begged me to take her fucking flowers. All right. Talk about the Holtz need to take the show back. My only question is, y'all talk with Melody? The answer was yes. So I was down. But just like you were delusional about at SAPH, I don't know what that is, writing you back, it writing you back, it's the same over here. The frustration you see on my face is her not doing what the producer said she was going to do. All this shit is definitely for TV. We're actors. Carlos, don't delete this. Let's have a real conversation, child. If he could read it. I might be getting a phone call. I might be getting a phone call to fire me after this comment. Sorry, but you guys are not going to continue to villainize me, make me out to be an abuser, a stalker, or making it seem like I want Melody back. I'm done with y'all making me out to be something that I'm not. Film my real life or don't film me at all. Um, yeah, y'all, that's what Leisure Sue woke up this morning and said. Um, do y'all know what sparked this up? Because I saw the same episode y'all did. And listen, let me just say this. Yes, Carlos King is real messy, y'all. All right, we know that. We know Carlos King is real, true blue messy. Now, do I believe Carlos wanted them to sit and talk? Yeah, 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 I could believe Carlos probably came to him with the whole maybe you and her should sit down and talk. Maybe y'all should sit and try to hash it out. Maybe the cameras, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, so and so and so. All right, when it comes to that, yeah, I give you that. But the whole thing of bringing her flowers, no, nigga, that was all you. The whole thing of getting up here talking about you didn't think you having an affair and having a baby by a peasant will cause all this. Nah, he didn't tell you to do that. Okay? He didn't tell you to do that. He didn't tell you to come with all of the shenanigans and all of the antics and all of the gaslighting that your ex-wife called out. And I'm here for her for calling that out. All right. He didn't tell you to do all of that. Now, did he tell you to have a conversation and try to get back on a better space or what y'all can do and blah blah blah? Yeah, yeah, fine. But all that extra shit, sit your ass down. Like nobody told you to come up here and do none of that. Team ball. No, you should have been playing team ball in your damn marriage. All right. No, what you did was let a peasant play with your balls until she just finally decided to have your kid. You freaking Neanderthal. And another thing that got me, look, y'all know I don't make it a habit to take up for Mellow Mellow. Okay. And I don't make it a habit to stand up for her. I don't. Y'all know what I do. I'll talk about it like a dog, just cuz. But what was getting me though was how I was seeing some comments on some people's stuff. I ain't gonna say who, where they was basically trying to like ridicule her or like try to make all of this her fault. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Like, I'm not saying that, Leisure Suit can't have people on his side. But you would normally expect that from niggas. You would feel like niggas that are just like Leisure Suit would be the one, with that Kevin Terry stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Charleston White would go up for this. So you will expect him and other people like him to go through that. Yeah, and it's usually niggas. But it'd be a whole different story when you got females all up in the comments trying to be like, well, no, because of this and no, because of that and blah, blah, blah. Like, look, again, do I believe that the both of them were perfect? No, I don't. Do I believe Mel had her faults and things that she wasn't doing? Yeah. But at the end of the day, the both of them did. They was in a marriage. The same way she had complaints, he had complaints. I mean, she had complaints. But she didn't go out and have a whole affair. She didn't go out there and decide to have a whole damn nigga and the nigga be in agreement to just being a damn sad piece and keeping your fucking mouth shut. You understand me? She didn't go out here and have an outside baby. And which is another thing that gets me Leisure Suit because I know for a fact that if the shoe was on the other foot and Mello Mello came back with another man baby, you wouldn't be with her ass. You wouldn't be with her. You wouldn't be with her. You wouldn't want to give her another chance. You wouldn't want to hear what she would have to say. She would be for the streets, having another man baby, so on and so forth. You'll be calling the child a little bastard and so on and some such. Like, that's another thing that gets me. Like, you sitting here trying to act like you would be oh so forgiving. No, you're not. You're a narcissist. You would not be oh so forgiving. And if you did decide to do it, you will punish her for it every day. You will constantly sit up and make it a constant reminder. That's just my opinion. Okay. That's just my opinion. But what's funny is there was some people that was in the comments who said that won't Leisure Suit talking at all. They felt like that was the harlot. There was some people in the comments who said that won't Leisure Suit typing none of that shit. That was all the harlot. There was a lot of people in the comments that were saying that. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that the harlot took his thumb and did this on the phone while he was asleep and went and typed that whole dissertation? Or do y'all think she was telling him what to type in the background? He was in on it, but she was telling him what to type. Y'all said no. Could be. Yep. He knew. No. And even if she did, he talking, telling her what to say. Who know they both need to get a life. He only did it to please her because she was mad at him. Ooh, you think that's what it was? You think that's what it was? Could be. Could be. Battery and back. Ooh, could be that too. Could be that too. I ain't against it. I ain't above it. I hear you. Well, I don't know. Well, Carlos King ain't said nothing. Do y'all think Carlos King gonna come out with a rebuttal? Do y'all think Carlos gonna say so? Should he say something? Should he say something? I mean, he was basically trying to put all of that off on Carlos. Or do y'all, like I said, I do believe he probably did tell him, yeah, you and Melody probably should try to have a conversation, but have it on camera. Yeah, I believe that. But for you to sit over here and try to make it seem as if he made you bring flowers and he made you wear your wedding band and he made you say this and he made you say that and he had the pow pow to my back, he had the knife to my jugular, he made me do it. Stop all that. Okay? Stop all that. He mad because he's a friend of the show now. Are we? Are you really have me outdone by revealing that he should be oh Lord. Carlos asked Martel if he was in a relationship with Eric, the harlot, and Leisure Suit said no. Well, he's not. Y'all know that. She's only special when he tells her he's special. It's the same way with us. She's only special when we make her special. Like now, she's special because I'm talking about her like a dog. That's why she's special. It's the same thing. What's good, one who cares? Leisure Suit can go. Child, he ain't going nowhere. Y'all can forget that. Not his pet pigeon. Not y'all calling the girl a pigeon. Child. Well, anyway, we getting off that. Let's see. What do I got for Leisure Suit? Um, go to hell. Okay. I hope he takes not even his pitchfork. I hope he turn around and take his tail. And y'all know how the tail is always in the shape of the arrow. I hope he turn around, take his tail, whip it, it goes slam through you. He lift you up in the air like you Scorpion or Reptile from around there to Mortal Kombat, and he throws your ass into the river of fire, and you stay there for all eternity. All right. That's my ruling and my judgment for you. All right. While you in hell lifting up your ass, looking like mellow, and me clinking our glasses, laughing at your fuck ass in hell. You and your slut. Moving on. Um, so child. Again, y'all, I don't know what KeKe said. But this I didn't even bother listening to it, y'all. I wanted to wait. Well, I was gonna listen to it. And then I said, well, instead of just making it all about Leisure Suit punk ass, I'ma just go on ahead and add KeKe to it. I got my scarf. All right. Because I don't know what she about to get up here and pull. I got my scarf. So dear God Almighty. Uh um hold on, I gotta go to Who Knew channel. Shout out to Who Knew. This is where I got this from so that I'll be able to start it and stop it up here because I am not playing that whole 45-minute live. No, I won't. No, I'm not. Because KeKe is long-winded and I do not have time for her, child. Hold on, I gotta get to it. But shout out to Who Knew for doing her due deals. I think she put it on her main channel. Okay, she did. Hold up, y'all. All right, I found it. Yeah, I'm not playing this whole 45-minute thing. I'm letting y'all know that right now. So we just about to hear the gist of what KeKe has to say, and that's just that time for her, child. Like I got shit to do. Y'all know KeKe long-winded. I ain't got time.
In that moment, I did feel hurt by some of the things that she said. But that was supposed to be a conversation that she and I would have, and come to terms with. It was not for anybody else to take and make worse than what it really was. And that's for my mom discussing it with the other boy and him making more of it than what it was. That's for it all. you know
Okay, so one thing, what KeKe is talking about is, I guess she was supposedly upset at something that Mello said and blah blah blah, and I think that's what she's talking about. That situation. All right.
in a moment of frustration to my mom, and it just went way further than it was
Thank
supposed
you,
to go.
Sheila,
But it
for your
honestly
cash app.
it was not that deep. It was something that I just felt hurt by something she said. That's it. And that's something I could have discussed with my friend at the right time, and we would have been fine without all of the other, you know, um, people inserting themselves into something that friends go through. Friends go through disagreements. Friends go through things. That's one of the things that makes, friends friends. They go through things together. And you're not going to always like things that a friend says or things that a friend does. And there have been times where she didn't necessarily like something I said and she told me. And the times where I didn't like something she said, then I would tell her. And that's the kind of relationship we have where we can be open and honest with one another and discuss things and work them out or work through them. But I also understand that she's been betrayed by so many people at so many turns. And when that's happened, sometimes it takes a long time for you to be able to build up trust after you feel the slightest bit of wronged by anyone. And I respect that 100%. So that's all. That's really how I feel about that. It's just that it was something that it was made to be something more than what it was. It should not have gone further than just a conversation between me and her. And that's it. Can you? I read that already. I love when you saying your point is, and I meant it. Hey, Fig. Yes, my live did cut off. Happy New Year to you and your family. Hey, you look pretty. Happy New Year. Thank you. So, what other recordings AL have on you talking about negative about Mel? I've never said anything negative about Mel ever. Even in that recording, I said not one negative thing about her. Not one. I've never said. I don't have anything negative to say about her at all. So, wishing you and your family blessings upon blessings. She was reassuring Tisha that she didn't know you were coming. Yeah, she was, and I didn't like how it just kind of went on and on, like trying to convince her that you know she didn't know that I was coming. I just at that time I didn't like that. Now fast forward, I have a different perspective about it. But in that moment, it just kind of left me just kind of thinking like, okay, are are you trying to say that maybe you didn't want me to come because y'all are making amends? Like, I just didn't know where we stood in that moment. And I didn't like that feeling of being unsure of what was really happening, because that was the first time I had ever seen anything like that. So trying to reassure her, I was just kind of like, forget what she saying, girl, you ain't gotta explain that to her. So who is she that you gotta explain something to? Forget her.
Listen, let me ask y'all, because I've been seeing this a lot in the comments, and I'm about to ask y'all this question again. Do y'all believe that Mello sent KeKe to nail? How am I trying to word it? Do y'all believe that Mello? All right, let me put it this way. Do y'all believe that Mello put a battery in KeKe back to like persuade her to go to Nail and be like, Nail, I heard y'all going on a trip and I really want to go? Or do y'all think Mello was just sitting and talking and they was shooting the shits and she was like, well, yeah, girl, because we getting ready to go to Houston. Nail invited us to the blah, 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 blah. Like it came up in conversation. Like it wasn't anything that she strategically did. It was just, it came up in conversation and what was going on because, she packing. And do y'all think Mello was like, well, listen, it's not my trip. I can't tell you to come. Like, talk to Nail. Like, do y'all think it was that? That's what I'm asking. Like, do y'all think she was being strategic, or do y'all feel like it came up a conversation and she said, "Girl, it's not my trip." Like, if you feel that way, talk to Nell. She invited me. Like, I'm asking. I'm asking. Well, Mel is production. Y'all say that. Y'all said Mel EP, right? She's production. Y'all say that. So Mel is production. So that's why I'm at. I'm standing on the fact that Mello did not know beforehand, and that she was just like, "Look, it's not my trip. I can't invite you. Yeah, I want you to come. Me and you cool, but it ain't my trip. I can't invite you. Ask the person that invite me." That's what I'm choosing to believe. What? What's good? What's good, best friend? That's what I'm choosing to believe. I'm choosing to believe that it just came up in conversation, and she said it's not my trip. If it was my trip, hey, yeah, you come. Ask the person that invited me. I'm choosing to believe that. Okay? That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I feel like Nell is the one that should be responsible because she's the one that didn't listen to her husband. But when do she ever? And I just feel like I would put more of the responsibility on Nail than I would Mellow myself personally, because it's not a Mellow trip. It ain't. Being real, it's not a Mellow trip. It's not. And I personally don't think that she purposely told her to be like, yeah, you should do that. I don't think that. Now, a couple seasons ago, down there to that kitchen to her tad ass Christmas party, and KeKe did that bullshit at. Yes, she strategically did that. Yes, she did. But fast forward to now, no, I don't think she was being strategic when it comes to that. And I said what I said, bitch.
Um, you were hot, but you are blessed and highly favored. Amen. I agree. To be honest, I didn't like that Mill was pandering to Tisha and Marcel either. That's how I felt in that moment. I was like, forget them. You don't have nothing to prove to them. For real.
Yeah, but you know what, see, KeKe, that's why I gotta stop you. KeKe, that's why I gotta stop you. All right, that's where I gotta stop you. In the grand scheme of things, KeKe, they're OGs. All of them started this show together since season one. KeKe no Tino shade, but we only listen. Our first glimpse of you, KeKe, was down to when was it? Was it the Destiny Walk event thingy? And we saw you. And we saw you in that tad ass burnt orange parachute rainbow Ross dress for less Goodwill. You bought it at the Ching Chong hair store ass outfit with that horrible ass wig. Do y'all remember KeKe way back then? Oh dear God. No Tito shade, KeKe. So the point I'm trying to make to you is no, love. It don't work that way. What they had going on, much like what you and Tisha got going on, with some real stuff. They're the core six. Personally, I appreciated seeing them work that out right then and there. You understand what I'm saying? I personally appreciated them working that out versus it being another blow up between them. That's old at this point. It's old, it's tad, and it's played out. And obviously, they're sick and tired of it. So if they're willing to be adult enough to just talk about that shit and handle it, again, that's another reason why I don't feel like Mello was being malicious, because she genuinely wasn't being malicious. So because of which, nah, if that's what she thought, I don't mind clearing that up with her. I won't try to be funny. So I'm not mad at her for being like, nah, if that's what she thought, I'll talk to her because I won't try to be funny. Like I swear I did not send her here. That's how I feel. I mean, y'all feel the way y'all want. I'm not mad at it. KeKe is a puppet. She teamed up with her cousin's op to destroy her own cousin on TV. Sorry, but true. And folks excuse it because they hated Tisha. Now that I totally agree with. I do. I do. She was when she first came up here. She was. But when it comes to this situation, I personally don't think that she was being funny. And I don't feel like Mella Mella was pandering to the Scots by saying, girl, I won't trying to be funny to you, child. Like I really did not invite her or none of that. I told her to talk to Nell, and she did. And Nell admitted that she called her and she told her she could come. Again, why is everybody mad with Mel? Like Nell didn't dispute that. Nell admitted they did talk. I did have a conversation with her. I told her I don't have a problem with you personally. I don't mind you coming. You got to work it out with your cousin. Why is everybody mad with Mel again? And this is coming from a person that don't like her ass. Well, listen, here's the gag. Here's the gag. The mellow folk pander to her feelings all the time. Where's the outrage for that? See, if there's no outrage for that, then I don't understand why anybody has a problem with anybody pandering to Tisha's feelings if we're going there. If that's where we're going with that, I don't understand what the problem is. Because all of the panderers are doing the same thing to Mellow side and now to Tisha side. What is the damn problem? Like y'all been pandering to Mellow side for seasons. I don't understand what the issue is now. Like, can somebody else get the pandering? If that's what's going on here.
I still feel like she ain't got nothing to prove to them. But, I do understand, you know. Um, I agree. I'm like Terry. I agree, Terry. T baby for life. I'm gonna skip, the questions that I've no disrespect to anybody that's asking or just came in, but I've answered a lot of these questions like over and over. So I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna have to skip the ones that I've answered over and over, like, uh if she knew I was coming and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to skip those. The Durham family five. Melody had to politic because of her position. Um, Neil was scatterbrained. Stormy stood up for you. Marshall and Letitia is full of crap as usual. Maurice and Kimmy just goes on with Marshall and them. Shaking my head. You pretty much got it.
See, and again, that's where I gotta stop you again, KeKe. KeKe, listen, you know you is my friend. Okay, KeKe. Listen, KeKe, you know me and you is my homegirl and a bag of pearls, KeKe. You know I go up for you, KeKe. I be having your back at times. I be taking up for you at times. I be doing all of that for you at times. But KeKe, here's the thing though. I feel as though Kimmy and Maurice know firsthand everything that has been going on, considering their family, and that's that man, brother. I'm more than sure their feelings aren't just because well everybody else feels this way, so I'm gonna feel that way. No, KeKe, no, no, I don't think that. Now, why they don't deal with it to a level that Marceau has to deal with it simply because you Letitia's cousin, They've been around. They've been around. They've seen things. They've heard things. I'm more than sure Tisha done talked to Kimmy about a lot of things, and then Kimmy sit and pillow talk with Maurice. So it's like, nah, no, 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 no. I don't feel like that Kimmy and Maurice was just saddened with them. No, I think they've been around, they've seen things, they've heard all of the things, and I mean, like you trying to make it seem like it's just them, KeKe, because it's other folk. You know what? Because I love my KeKe. I'm not even finna do that. I'm not even finna do that. I love my KeKe. That ain't none of my business. She talking. Moving on.
You pretty much got it. Thick says, so are y'all gonna make how she felt more than what it was? She can feel how she feels. I agree. And nobody can rob anybody of feeling how they feel in any situation. Sonia Nelson says, I think Melody's trying to kill a drawn out storyline. They'll drag that narrative to hell. I agree. I can see that too. I can see that very, very well. I can see that. That makes perfect sense, KeKe. Thanks for clarification. Thank you for listening. People don't listen. Tell me about it. Bypass the comments being messy. That's what they want. I got you, babe. Okay, let me see. Okay, so let's answer this one. It says, I hate people feeling so entitled to Melody defending them. This is how Martel Destiny Stormy turned on Mel when she stepped back. This woman has 4 kids only. Oh my God. Now, I agree with that 100%. I'm nobody's kid. And I am not a needy friend at all. Never have been, ever. But I don't think it's saying too much if I said that my friend in the moment said something against me when I thought she would be supporting me instead. That's not saying I'm asking her to take up for me. That's saying that something that she said in that moment, a down moment for me, offended me. And if everybody were picking on you and one of your friends said something to offend you in that moment, you would feel the same way. Now, I don't need nobody to take up for me, to tell you the truth. I can handle my own. I always have been. I can handle my own. I don't need nobody to take up for me. However, I do expect my friends to support me in moments like that. They don't necessarily have to take up for me, but support me in moments like that. So I want to get that clear as well. I don't expect anybody to take up for me. Period. I'm not a child, and I can handle my own any day against however many, any day, any given day. Let me be clear about that. I don't need nobody to take up for me. But again, I do expect the people who know my story, who've been there, to support me, especially in times where I'm being berated, especially in times like that. And if you don't understand that, the only thing I can do is say, it's going to be a time where everybody is going to be berating you. And God is going to show you exactly how it feels to be in that position. Then you'll get it. Then you'll get it. Mark my word. What was said, they made AL cry. Does he have the recording of Connie? Look, it wasn't nothing said. That was all him. Stormy said you and your cousin Letitia are having the same problems like her mother and aunt. Stormy said that your relationship with your cousin hard put back together like her mom and aunt. I don't know a lot about Stormy's mom and aunt. I can understand the dynamic of family conflict, but from where I stand or sit or lie or whatever, float, whatever verb you want to give it, I don't see me and that girl ever being on one accord ever again in my life. I don't want to. I don't see it. I don't desire it. I don't see it. Honestly, there's been so much wrong done to me up until this point that I've overlooked and excused, that now I'm like, that people been telling me for years, KeKe, why you can't see it? And I've been just giving excuse after excuse and, looking over and looking. I ain't doing it no more. So now I see it all. I see it all. And I don't want a renewal. I don't want us to make amends. I don't want us to grow closer together. I don't want none of that. I'm good on all that. Because if people really knew her, they would know how jealous and envious she is, and all the things that I've had to combat when I've only ever helped her. They would know that. They would know. So.
All right, y'all. So yeah, that's basically the gist of what KeKe said. Um, thank you, Who Knew, for not playing her 45-minute ass rant. Okay, Who Knew? Thank you so much, friend, for sparing us all of that. I myself personally totally appreciate that, KeKe, and I can say this without scar. I don't believe that Tisha is jealous of you about anything. All right, and it's no shade to you, KeKe. You know that, but I don't see what Tisha is jealous of. I mean, to let the streets tell it, KeKe, is some truth to what Tisha said about, you and me not being together and he doing his own thing and, so on and some such. Like, KeKe, I've heard that before. I ain't said nothing, but I heard that before. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't see, like, I mean, if that's the case, KeKe, your life and Tisha life parallel one another. If that's the case, I mean, people saying that Marcel cheating on her. People saying that Amin done cheated on you. Y'all going through a divorce that he don't even live there, and all of the rest of this stuff. Like, this is what the people saying about your man, KeKe. And the thing about it is, you made your whole storyline about her. That is another reason why what they're saying about you and Amin going through marital things holds some weight, because we really didn't see a mean like that. And then when you did have a scene, it was only to expose Marceau cheating or you arguing with your cousin. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all know, but I love my KeKe girl. Y'all know I love my KeKe, honey. I could say that with scarf off too. I love my KeKe. It ain't never no shade. Like, I accept KeKe for who she is. I like her because I know that she's a down to earth chick. She do, but and I and what's funny is your situation parallels Mama Betty and Auntie Lisa, because apparently there was some jealousy between them about one of the siblings, excuse me, feeling like she wasn't loved as much as the other siblings are. Hence why there's so much situation going on between her and Mama Betty about the upkeep of their mama. And Mama Betty is saying, I need you to be there more. That's why I kind of believe that, because to me, Lisa is giving, well, you her damn favorite and y'all live by that, so take care of her ass. That's honestly what, and I couldn't say this on the review. But that's honestly what I feel. I feel like Auntie Lisa was like, well, no, you her damn favorite, ain't you? So go on ahead and take care of her ass. Ain't you the favorite child? Ain't you the favorite child? Take care of her ass then. Like, I really feel like a part of that is, this ain't even got nothing. Do y'all want me to make a whole nother video to discuss and break down my thoughts about what's going on between Mama Betty and Lisa? Cause I will if you want me to. You said KeKe had an agenda. Child, listen. Mm. Y'all said, yeah. I'm weak. Y'all so damn nosy. Talking about so damn, yeah. I don't know. I might do that. That might be an extra thing on my vibrant. Because that's really what I feel. And, when it comes, Jesus. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I ended this in less than an hour, which is good. Send me that Martel. Y'all been asking me for that since the beginning of the pandemic in 2020. And I've been telling y'all since 2020. No. Okay? No. KeKe new addiction is fame. KeKe, the people said this, not me. I'm just reading the comments, friend. Okay? I'm just reading the comments, friend. That's all I'm doing. I don't agree with nothing. Oh, you got a great point, T. I also think Stormy with her wealth and how Mama Betty flaunts that. Ooh, I ain't got nothing to do with. Look, I'm mute. I'm mute. I ain't got nothing to say. No, I'm not asking KeKe that, Candace. Lord, Tracy, that's gonna have to be tomorrow. Okay, I'm finna get off here, child, cause I I ain't got time. Y'all, that's really all I got. I ain't got no more. I just wanted to let y'all know the latest Huntsville tea. Since we got a 3-part reunion coming up. I'm still gonna deal with some tea, but when this reunion is done, I am done. Excuse me, with the show as well as these people tea. So I hope y'all enjoy it while it's still here. Uh-huh. And with that, y'all, I'm gone. Bye.
And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do.